Hello everyone, my name's Ellen. I'm from the Fame Reporter. Tonight we're going to be interviewing Michael Nunn. He's going to be in the Brisbane Bunch, the online game show happening this Sunday. And at 5 p.m. on the Brisbane Bunch's Facebook page. So once we find Michael joins us, we'll get started. Hope everyone's had a good day. Hi Michael, how are you?
Hey, really good. How are you?
Thanks for joining us today.
That's all right. Just making sure my camera's set up on a decent angle.
Yeah, I'm like, we haven't done many of these Instagram live things, so it's kind of
No,
new
I haven't
to me.
either.
So
Got to be
all getting
prepared.
together. We'll just introduce you. So Michael's been part of lots of Brisbane productions and has toured nationally in Greece, the Arena Spectacular, and Wizard of Oz, as well as Spring Awakening and lots of others. So Michael's hosting the Brisbane Bunch this Sunday, the 21st of June at 5 p.m. on their Facebook page. We'll just get straight into it. So
Go for it.
what enticed you to be part of the Brisbane Bunch, and tell us a little about the event and what it entails.
Yeah, cool. So I was contacted by the producers of the Brisbane Bunch, and they asked me if I'd like to host it. I was like, "Ooh, that sounds like fun." Like I haven't hosted a live stream kind of thing before. It's a relatively new concept, I think. That certainly seemed to boom thanks to COVID. Um, but yeah, I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. So we chatted for a bit and got on board. What can I tell you about it without giving too much away? There'll be lots of there's four guests.
Yeah.
Four guests? Yes, there's four guests. And I'll interview all of them, and then we will get a chance to see each one of them perform, which is awesome, and see what they do best. And then we'll play a couple of fun kind of ISO themed games. So
It's like
because
theatre game.
we're all at our own location. So it's kind of, like a game with a spin, like an ISO spin.
Oh, cool. That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
So that's the Theatre Haus, hey, that they organised it.
Yeah. Yeah. Theatre Haus's initiative. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So what kind of, just tracking back a bit to just a bit about you, what sparked your interest in performing initially when you got started?
I mean, I think I started off at like most creatives do, like you notice it in childhood, like you're just drawn to performing or creating in some sort of aspect. And then I think I was old enough and I worked out, hey, this is actually a career that you can go into. So I was like, yeah, let's give it a go. But yeah, I think that inherent creativeness has always been there.
Oh, cool. So what do you think you're most passionate about at the moment?
Most passionate about. I mean, it'd be very interesting to see how things go with the effects of COVID, the recovery for the arts in general,
Yeah.
musical theatre, straight through theatre, even film and TV. Like interesting seeing the recovery of all of those industries.
Yeah. Struggling a bit at the
So
moment.
yeah, I guess I could say that I'm quite passionate about doing what I can to participate in whatever initiatives are
Yeah.
put forward and just try and get the arts back on its feet.
Yeah. It needs that right now.
Yeah.
As as a performer first, what do you think got you interested in directing, and do you think you'll continue to pursue it as well?
Um, I think, yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I would do again. Yes. I think being a performer first definitely helps with directing. Um, it certainly helped me to, I suppose, because I've worked with so many amazing minds, like incredible directors, you kind of learn from that. You kind of take what they do well and take what they do that you don't necessarily like, and it's kind of that sort of learning process, and you learn,
Balance. Yeah.
yeah, learn what your own directing style will be from that, um, yeah, kind of elimination process, I suppose.
Yeah, cool. So
And
I
yeah,
know
it's
you
definitely something
directed.
I would do again.
Oh, awesome. I know you directed Flaws and All. How was that? Was that your first directing job, or
Yeah.
was that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was back in 2017. That was my first directing gig. And that was an
Oh,
awesome experience, particularly for my first one, taking
mhm.
that brand new musical. Angela Monteagle wrote that,
Yeah.
lovely Ange. She's still in New
Cool.
York, I believe, unless I'm wrong and she's back. Sorry, Ange.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was awesome. Getting on board with that, taking that down to Adelaide Fringe was incredible. If no one's gone and done the Fringe, go and do it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, too
But
bad.
yeah, even, yeah, I think for that one, I knew quite a lot of the people in the cast. So I think that was really helpful.
Yeah.
Being my first directorial gig, it really
Yeah.
helped to know the people. So I felt comfortable to experiment with
Yeah.
directorial styles, like figure out what works and figure out what I need to work on, and do
Mm.
better. And then, yeah,
Future, yeah.
just build it from
Oh,
there.
awesome. So what do you think? I know you've performed overseas in the Philippines. Um, what do you think is the biggest difference between performing over there and performing here?
Hmm.
Do you have like
Um,
some similarities between the two?
yeah, I suppose the type of show that I was doing over in the Philippines is quite different to what I would do in Australia. So I
Yeah.
suppose that's a little different, but because the type of show I did over in the Philippines was actually a shopping center show for kids. It was
Ah,
like a kids show,
oh,
and we
awesome.
toured around to
Yeah.
shopping malls in the Philippines. But
Well, that'd be fun.
that said, um, the shopping mall shows over there go off. Like I've never seen
Really?
that many people at a shopping mall show in Australia. It's incredible.
Wow.
So I suppose that's a major difference between over there and here is
Yeah.
there's a major turnout at the shopping center shows for kids, which is kind of
Oh,
cute actually.
yeah, they go all out for it and like
Yeah, they love it. They eat it up.
that's so cool. Do you have like a role in like musical theatre or just like normal straight theatre that you're like dying to play?
I thought about this one.
Mm.
I think the best answer is probably the Trunchbull. So that would
Oh my God,
obviously
that would be
be
so fun. Yeah.
down the line quite a bit when I'm a bit older, but I would love to play the Trunchbull in Matilda because she's just great. And I grew up watching Matilda and she was my favorite character, even though she's the
Mm.
villain. I loved her. She was so
Mm.
funny. Um, but I guess in general, I kind of try and avoid having like dream roles and like
Yeah.
pinpointing something and going, I have to play that at some point because I think as we grow and develop as artists and as people,
Hmm.
um, our dreams and our goals change all the time. So I just don't want to have
Yeah.
anything concrete, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to
Yeah.
keep my options open.
Yeah. And you want to create a new role one day as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Um, are there any like ways in like isolation and everything that you've tried to stay creative? Is there anything you've done differently or?
Hmm. I've been skating,
Yeah.
which is not necessarily creative, but hey, get good at
Something
a
different.
skill, add it to your CV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could do it in one day.
Yeah. I've been painting a little bit, which has been really nice. I painted a
Cool.
portrait for one of my friends, and
Oh, awesome.
that was fun. So I've just been, yeah, getting back into that a little bit. Still a creative aspect, but just not a performing
Yeah.
one, but still a nice creative outlet.
Yeah. At least you're kind of getting a break and doing something different and yeah.
Yeah, change it up.
Um, yeah. So I know you were in Bear and Spring Awakening. What do you think some of your favourite memories from those shows were?
Ooh, they were good shows. That was
What
a
were you
good
like
year,
ways
actually. Yeah,
you
yeah,
learned
they
from
were
them?
really nice.
Yeah.
Um, Favorite memories from that. I mean, probably the best part of both of those shows, and it would probably sound like a bit of a wishy-washy answer, but probably the best part of both of those shows was the people that I was
Yeah.
working with. The creative team and the cast
Hmm.
on both of those productions were just phenomenal, and the support from the cast and the creative team through those shows, because those shows are quite light and comedic in parts,
Hmm. Yes.
and then they get quite deep and meaningful and actually quite dark, have
Hmm.
quite dark underscoring in
Yeah.
moments. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, like having a cast that has your back through all of that is really nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool having the Brisbane shows too. That was exciting.
Mm.
So what do you think 3 or so dead or alive performers would you like to have a dinner party with if you could?
um, Love this. Such a classic question. And I'm
No,
never
the answer.
prepared for it either. I'm never like,
Yeah.
um, all right, let's do it. I'm gonna say Patty LaPone,
Yes, good one. Go on.
because like
It's
just come on. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, I don't really
amazing.
need to go into it. Just great.
Yeah.
Um, I would actually love to invite Helen Mirren. I find
Oh
her
yeah.
incredibly artistic, not artistic, articulate is the word I was looking for. See, I'm
Yeah.
not even articulate. I find her incredibly articulate and
Hmm.
eloquent and
Yeah.
really quite smart. And
Hmm.
yeah, I would just love to chat with her about
Yeah.
many things. And I was thinking of a third one, and probably want to pick someone a little closer to home.
Hmm.
And I would say David Ooch, because I
Oh,
miss
yes,
him. He's a great friend of mine.
hmm. He's a
Little
great performer.
Melbourne boy. Yeah.
Hmm.
And yeah, I don't know, every time I hang out with him, I seem to gain something, some sort of other perspective on something that I didn't have before I hung out with him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he helps me to grow as a person, I think. So, David.
that's good. Friends like that, you're always learning from them.
Yeah, definitely. Good to have
Cool.
around.
Yeah. So what do you love, like, in particular about Brisbane or Queensland theatre compared to like other types, like other states theatres?
I think watching it grow is really interesting.
Hmm.
Watching watching different companies emerge here in Brisbane is quite
Yeah.
exciting. And
Hmm.
seeing what they're going to do next, and
Yeah.
yeah, like yeah, probably that. Just
Yeah.
the opportunity to watch it grow and become
Hmm.
what it's becoming.
Yeah. Cool. Um, so what are you most looking forward to when you can get back on stage or get directing again in the arts world? I know it's been a bit of time in between, but what are you
Yeah.
most looking forward to?
Um, I mean, probably just seeing what people do, I think, is what I'm
Hmm.
most looking forward to. Not necessarily a specific project, but just really looking forward to seeing how the community bounces back. Um,
Yeah.
because I think it's going to be awesome. I think we're going
Hmm.
to see a whole heap of stuff come out of the woodwork. I think production companies are going to go, right, we can do things again. Let's go. Like everyone's going to have some sort of, yeah, everyone's going to have a plan, and everyone's going to put it into action. And I think we're going to come back really strong. So that's
Yeah.
probably what I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, because everyone's gonna have so much time to actually create things like
Yeah. Yeah.
have
Well,
all
I
the
mean, if you haven't
information.
used the ISO time, then what have you been
Yeah.
doing?
What are you doing wrong? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So for the Brisbane Bunch, why do you think everyone should tune in on Sunday?
Oh, this is the plug. Why should everyone watch the Brisbane? No, I think everyone should come and watch it, because it's going to be it's going to be interesting. It's going to be cool. I've certainly never done anything like it.
Hmm.
Like a live, like it's like a live call game show. Like
Yeah,
that's cool. That's
it'll really happen again. Yeah.
yeah, something funky, fresh, something interesting. Plus, you'll get to see performances from four local artists,
Hmm.
which will be, I mean, that's just a highlight, really. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Supporting Brisbane talent, and I think
definitely.
on the Theatre Haus page or on the Brisbane Bunch page, you can donate um, to support you guys for the show, which is really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's
Um,
right.
yeah. But lastly, I just have like a little wordplay game if you're up for it.
Okay,
It's just when I say a word or a phrase, just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
this
Um,
could be dangerous.
yeah, it's gonna be yeah. There's a few. Okay, ready? So, spirit animal. What spirit animal do you think you are?
Me? Ooh, um, I don't know. I immediately went to unicorn, which is, I don't think a thing, but we'll go with it.
Unicorn sounds good. Right, bucket list.
Bucket list. Bungee jumping.
Yeah.
I got to do it.
Uh, comedy or drama?
Oh, The Good Place? Don't know.
Yeah.
I just thought
Uh,
of, is that the right answer? I don't, or was I meant to pick comedy or drama?
pick
Because if
comedy or
that's
drama.
the thing, then it would definitely be drama. I watch a lot more
Drama.
drama than I watch comedy. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to karaoke song.
I don't really do karaoke often enough to have a go-to. Isn't that sad?
Mm, so
Maybe
sad.
like Adele, some sort of Adele, one that you can just
Yeah.
belt out. Set fire to the
Mhm,
rain or
mhm.
something. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a banger.
it's a winner.
Uh,
Crowd pleaser.
any, any secret talents that you have?
I can cross both my eyes individually into the middle. Ready?
Yep. Oh whoa. Yeah, cannot do that. That's talent right there.
It's a bit gross.
No, that's fun. Favorite musical.
Favorite musical? Oh, I don't like that one either. I don't know. I'm very weird with favorites.
Yeah,
I
don't
tend
like
not to have a lot of
it.
favorites. Yeah. I tend to
Mm,
have like a couple of things that I like, but they're all kind
yeah.
of on the same level. But maybe
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, favorite one that I have done would probably be The Drowsy Chaperone. I think it's a
Oh
fantastic
yeah.
musical.
Mm-hmm. Classic. What would be your dressing room necessity in your dressing room you normally have?
Snacks.
Yeah, fun.
Plain and simple.
Good. Uh, celebrity crush?
There's too many.
Um,
There's way too many.
it's a bit of a hard one. Spring awakening, what first thing you think of?
Melchior. I don't know.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Australian theatre.
Australian theatre, Queensland theatre. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Just went for it.
Place you want to travel to?
Well, because I was thinking of Australia, I just kind of thought of like an Australian road trip just then. Like, I'd love
Oh
to go to
yeah.
Uluru and
Yeah.
Great Ocean Road and all of that.
Mhm. Yeah, it's hard right now. We can't go anywhere, but that would be fun to do in your own backyard.
Definitely. Yeah.
um, future dream?
Hang on. We glitched a
What do you
little.
think your
Say that again.
future dream? Oh, it's loading. Can you hear me?
Future dream. Is that what you said?
Uh-huh. Yes. We're
There we go. I think I
back.
turned my Wi-Fi off because I think it was bad. Future
Oh,
dream. Oh, look, just to be doing something that I love to do, and be happy and content and secure.
yeah, it's good. TV show binge. What's your like
Ooh,
favorite one at the moment?
right now I'm finishing off How to Get Away with Murder. If anyone hasn't watched it,
Ooh,
I would definitely recommend.
I've heard good things. I need to start it.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
on to the last season.
so
I'm so excited.
oh, Okay, so last but not least, favorite thing about performing.
Seeing the impact that it makes on the audience is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing
Yeah.
hearing feedback from the audience about which parts that they liked the most, and then if they say, "Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really like how this was done," I like question them on it. I'm like, "Why not?" Like, like, why did it make you feel uncomfortable? And they're like, "Oh, just because of this." And I'm like, "But that's life. Like, we're holding a
Yeah,
mirror
it
up to
makes
you.
fun
Like,
comfortable. Yeah.
yeah, like I
Mm-hmm.
like seeing how things impact people in different ways and what makes people laugh or cry or makes them happy or makes them angry or I love seeing that human reaction
Yeah.
that we can evoke.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah, because it's like life imitating art most times.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, cool. So, that's all the questions I have for this interview here. So, everyone, make sure you tune in to the Brisbane Bunch on Sunday, this Sunday at 5 p.m. on their Facebook page, and you'll see Michael posting it up. And
See me do my
yeah,
thing. So
yeah,
yeah, for anyone that's wondering, it's on head to their Facebook. We'll be going live on Facebook on the Brisbane Bunch Facebook page. So just search the Brisbane Bunch on Facebook and it should come up. And we'll see you at 5 p.m. Grab a cocktail and join us.
cool. Thank you so much for joining us, Michael. We'll
You're
see you on
welcome.
Sunday.
Thank you very much. See you on Sunday.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Right. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We'll see you then. Bye.